Hey, welcome back. Steve AZ711. Well, this is so slow house building update, I forget, but I'll put it in the video somewhere. And today I am going to mix up some mortar and start the final row, final course for the top of all my walls here. So I pretty much have all the lintels in for the windows, for openings. It's going to get up to about 84 degrees here today, and right now I believe it's about 7:45. I'm getting too late of a start. So anyway, I'm going to mix up some mortar in this bucket right here. I use a pre-mixed mortar, type S. Saves me having to do a lot of work, and I also use a mortar mixer that I got off of eBay. They said not to be afraid to buy it, and I got to tell you, all the block you've seen, I've used this to put them up with, to mix mortar with. So, without further ado, let's get started mixing mortar after I get my headband cool snake out of the bucket. About the consistency of what I like to mix it. Let's see if I can hold the mixer with one hand. Not fun. Anyway, that right there will put me up about 3 blocks, but with my scaffolding as narrow as it is, I can only walk about 3 blocks before I have to move the scaffolding, so that's just about right. I use this bucket scoop to get it out of the bucket. It's the easiest way I've found. Put a little extra water in the bucket and swish it around. Keep the mortar in there from drying out before I mix the next batch. I have this batch on a cart, a very good Harbor Freight cart, by the way, and well worth the money. It does what it's supposed to do, and then some, I will tell you. Okay, then I wheel the cart over to the scaffold, and I lift this mortar tray with a baking sheet. It fits right in the mortar tray, by the way. And I lift it up onto the buckets that I have upside down on the scaffold, and gives me a work platform. So that's what I'm going to do. This is Inspector Cat. I call it Shark Cat 1. It will not leave me alone. I have to watch it, but it's learned not to get up on my workspace. It's also learned to watch out around the floor. In other words, it doesn't get under my feet, but I still am leery of it. And I hope if a rattlesnake comes in this summer that it finds it before I do and lets me know about it. Okay, I gotta climb up here, get to work. Okay, a little bit different view. Like you can see the work I've done. And like I say, this is my last row, row number 12. Okay, now what I'm going to do, sorry for the fast movements, I'm going to put mortar here, I'm going to put mortar here, here, and I'm going to line down here, and line down here. That'll be like 1 block. But I think I'm going to lay out about two first. If I got the mortar a little too thin, I have to be really careful setting them because they sink. Very tender with them. What else? Oh, wire. This is my lateral support wire. It's placed every 16 inches going up every 16 inches I'll run a course of this. This is the last lateral support wire I have to do. And then of course my corner supports, these are run all the way from the slab metal, number 4 rebar. Okay, let me get to work here. This rebar always gets in the way. I butter the ends of the block while it sits on the platform. It's easier for me to do that. Carefully. I always have a little more mortar than what I need, and I generally cut the excess of it off. Put it back on the mortar tray, and also use it to fill in. I generally use my levels. I like to check it for this way and this way. So far looks pretty good. Here you can see how I buttered the end of the block, I think. I got it in the camera view. After the block has a chance to set a little bit, I'll take this tool here, and it's a runner, and I run the seams and up and down this way. That gives you a nice finished look, and then after that gets set up really good, I'll go back with a sponge and I'll sponge off the excess again. Now if I had one more block on the scaffolding, I would be able to put this block up right here. So until the next So Slow house update, this is Steve AZ 711 saying, I hope your block work goes really well. Bye for now. This is what the work looked like that I just did. And when you run the runner through that right there, that will fill in really nice. Should anyway. Okay. Bye.